So who are you and what is your role at SG Fleet?
So my name is Peter Robb. I am the head of group insurance products at SG Fleet, and I've been doing this for about 8 years.
So how does SG Fleet's scale influence our approach to insurance?
The size of our portfolio and our company in general brings scale. And the beauty of scale is we can operate at the big end of town.
Yep.
So we can deal quite rightly and justifiably with tier one insurers, and that scale brings significant advantages to our customers and our drivers.
So how is our insurance offering tailored to suit our customer needs?
One of the big benefits of our program is that rather than it being paid for upfront in a traditional insurance model, we allow the lease payments to take care of that. So it's a monthly expense, so it benefits the customer through cash flow advantage.
And that's for both fleet and for novated?
Correct.
For our novated drivers, how is our insurance offering tailored to suit their needs?
In a number of ways. If we look at it, there's standard excesses that apply. As I mentioned before, the monthly lease payment incorporates the insurance premium. There's automatic inclusions, so that members of the family, for example, can drive the car and know that they have peace of mind of being covered. And at the end of the day, there's the standard inclusions like rental car cover.
Furthermore, on top of our comprehensive insurance offering, we also have a product called Lease Guard. Are you able to explain what that is and the benefits that come from that?
Sure. So Lease Guard is designed for situations of involuntary unemployment. No one likes to be involuntarily unemployed, right? But in the unlikely event that that occurs, the cover kicks in and it affords premium or rental cover up to a period of time. And in the unlikely event that the driver chooses to hand the car back, there's a window during which they can return the car, and there's a benefit that pays the difference between what the vehicle would sell for in the market and what the lease termination amount would be.
So at SG Fleet, how do we mitigate any potential risks with our insurance solutions?
Probably two things to talk about. One is that our policies become active the moment the lease kicks off, so that there's no risk of the driver being uninsured, thinking, am I covered or am I not? We take care of that for them. And the second call out would be for the small to medium enterprises. Our policy smooths out the volatility in the insurance market. Companies that have experienced the ups and downs of that insurance market as a small player can often be exposed to that, and that can impact them financially pretty severely. Being grouped within a larger group policy, they benefit from that. So the smoothing out of that based on the scale that we bring can be a real financial advantage to those clients.
So how does SG Fleet partner with the right insurance provider, and how does this benefit our customers?
As part of normal corporate governance, we will go to market and tender our portfolio from time to time. As I mentioned earlier, we're partnering with the big end of town based on our scale. So that brings security and peace of mind to those drivers and those fleet companies. As far as what other benefits we bring, the best example I can give, even though it's now long in our memories, is COVID, where our insurance partner took the proactive step of providing extended rental cover to those drivers, particularly in a time of constrained supply for parts and repairs, at no cost to the driver. And they did that off their own bat. And for me, that's a real example of how relationship matters in something that is often not seen as anything that an insurer would normally do. So our scale has brought those rewards as an example.
So as a manager here at SG Fleet, how do you like to lead your team?
I think first and foremost for me, it's about being authentic, and that is all about honesty and acting with integrity. I'd like to think that I've continually displayed those two traits during my time. I do run a very small team, and that brings its own rewards. The ability to be a little bit more colloquial, a little bit more family oriented, rather than it being way too big a team. And that also allows for a lot of flexibility and being able to be more present in the moments that matter for the people that I work with.
So tell me a little bit more about accident management and how that fits into SG Fleet's holistic solutions.
Accident management is something that's an integral part of how you keep a fleet mobile. Quite often, if a customer doesn't have that kind of service, it's left to the driver or the fleet manager from the moment that an accident occurs to be able to manage that process. And that can be very painful, and it can be a time of anxiety for drivers. The benefit of an accident management program that fits side by side or hand in glove with an insurance offering is that it is very much that cradle to grave philosophy. From the moment an incident occurs until the moment that vehicle is repaired and back on the road, we are taking care of the driver. We're providing reporting at the end of it so that a fleet can understand what's going on at a very granular level. And it gives the driver peace of mind that they're being communicated with and that they're being given the right instruction at the right time so that they're not unduly inconvenienced.
Beautiful. Everyone's getting the support that they need.
Absolutely.